Hi, welcome back. I'm Missy Mackey, and this is Yoga Mackey, Life in Yoga. And just thought I'd hop on this morning. It's morning for me in October 2022. Just popping on to do a quick vlog. Um, anyways, let's see what's going on. So I'm in my office now. My last one was I did during my lunch yesterday. So it was downstairs on the main floor of our house, but this is my office where I am right now. You can see behind you have like a virtual yoga studio. And then on the other half, this is my workspace. Again, my name is Missy. I live in Montana. I'm mother of two, wife. I have a full-time career as well as I also teach yoga. It is morning time. It is 8:10 where I am, and my kids are out the door. My partner is out the door off to his job, and I just thought that I would log in and chat. So today, for starters, I do have a microphone ordered. I will get that set up so that my sound quality is a little bit better. I got a couple comments on that, so I'll get there. I'm just a baby vlogger. Anyways, I just want to talk about my mornings. Like, what do your mornings look like? As always, please like and subscribe. It helps my channel, but let me know how you handle your mornings. I think that there are like many different types of morning people, not meaning like morning people, but how we handle our mornings. Um, I have always been no, not always. I don't even know why I said that. I am now at the ripe age of 51. I'm someone who needs a minute. I need a minute before everyone else joins the party, for lack of a better term. So basically, I need at least 20, 25 minutes before we really kick into life, for lack of a better term. So I get up and make my coffee and sit down, and I really don't do much. I look out the window. We have a beautiful view of the Missoula Valley. Um, I've got the Bitterroot behind us and these beautiful pastures. So I have something really nice to look at, but that's not really a luxury that everyone has. So I also, in the past, when I didn't have that type of view, I sat in front of the fireplace. I would have a book, or even when I was trying to journal. Are you a journaler? Let's unpack that for a minute. Okay, so we'll do that in a minute. But I sit down and I really don't even think about like what I have to do that day. I really just allow myself to wake up. And I am not, I don't consider myself a role model at all, but what what's for sure, the thing that I know for sure is that when I afford myself at least 20 minutes before my children wake up, I am just so much more prepared. I'm more prepared to um, just kind of be in a place for them that they need, because I, I guess I've just given my brain a little space just to sort of acclimate to the day. And then I really don't focus on what my work, now this, by the way, took a long time, but I don't really focus on what my work day looks like until I get here and I sit down. But anyways, I'll just walk you through my morning. Okay. So I wake up, go down, pour the kids cereal, do a couple things, put their vitamins out, and make it so it's ready. So all I need is milk when they get up. I am a path of least resistance person. You will learn this about me. I'm a preparer. Like I'm always thinking 12 hours out, which can be really helpful, but can also kind of be at the detriment of the joy in the moment. So that's what I'm learning, is how to find joy inside of the moments that I'm living in and not be so concerned about the next task or the next project. So anyways, I do that, make my coffee, and I sit down. and I sit down in our living room. I have candles. They're the battery ones, but I love them. They flicker. So I light those, feed my fish, let my cat out. And then I sit down and kind of just zone out. And I have my cup of coffee and just kind of allow myself to wake up. And then within 20, 25 minutes, the kids are up. My husband wakes the kids up and they come down and they sit right down to eat. And then we're kind of off and running. And there's 30 minutes from then until they leave the building. So I live really close to the school. Our home is like 3 blocks from our kids' school. So our kids ride their scooter or walk to school. And that's also huge because there's all these steps in parenthood that are like, you don't realize how much time it is until you are taking that time back. And one of them is like dropping your kids off. Like when they're little in preschool, you don't just drop them off, you drive there, you park, you get your kids out. And I have twins, so it's like more shenanigans than usual. You get all of the stuff, you take them in, you sign out, you have to come and get them. And then there's this like, I don't know, it's like a threshold that they step over that all of a sudden they're out the garage and gone. And you don't hear a peep until you hear the garage open at 3:30. So it's like 8 to 3:30. And it used to be just all of these 10 steps on the front end and 15 steps on the back end just to get them back inside out of the house or back inside the house, right? So anyways, I'm still acclimating to that, to while I'm a planner, I'm still acclimating to, not doing all those things, I mean, I still make their lunch and get their breakfast and do all those things that they probably could do for themselves in third grade. But I'm also not shoving them into responsibility, right? I want them to, I'm just hopeful that they can just focus on the fact that they are learning multiplication tables and they have to spell big words right now. It's just, I don't know. We all have different theories and I think they're all right. You end up with the right theory for your kids. I have a struggle that I have 2 children in there. I have a boy and a girl. They're twins in separate classes, same curriculum, but different learning paces, different interests. And I need to make sure and treat each of them as an individual. So anyways, so that's kind of my morning is, then they're out the door. My husband, is in the mix too, doing his stuff and, helping, with the kids and everything and making sure everybody has anything. He leaves first, the twins leave a few minutes later, and then all of a sudden it's silent. And I did another YouTube about the 6 most important things about working from home. And that is really that has been what I've learned from everybody leaving the house and me being like, okay, having to like shift into this other gear. Well, I'm not quite there right yet because I'm still in my tank top and, meditation gear. But what will happen next is I will go and I will wash my face and I will put some clothes on because in general, I'm on camera in Microsoft Teams. I'll put some clothes on, put my hair together, a little bit of makeup, and then I will sit down here at my desk and I will work until it's time for me to have lunch. I'll have lunch. I will take a full 45 minutes to myself for lunch. A lot of times I have to leave my phone up here. Otherwise, I'll keep checking emails and working, and that's not helpful, right? And then at some point, the garage door comes up, the kids come home. I come downstairs. It's like an afternoon break for me. It can be anywhere from like 8 minutes to half an hour where I get them all settled into their homework and then talk through their plan. Like, are they going to the basement? Are they going to the park? All that kind of stuff. And then I go back and work until, I work from 5 to 6. So that's what my day looks like. I'm super curious how your day is, especially remote workers or even stay-at-home moms, because that's a full-time job. But that is what it looks like for me. And my days fly by. I see all these things. They're like, oh, Josie, had all of these plans after her kids went to work. And then it's like, But Josie didn't do any of those things. Josie watched TV all day. The only thing I put on my television is and I'm not trust me, I am not holier than thou, but the only I put up those that screensaver. I like this screensaver thing they have on YouTube, and they're like autumn scenes, and they have like maybe a little bit of like maybe there's a cat, or you know, right now it's an autumn scene, sort of a Halloween scene, and there'll be like lit up pumpkins and stuff, and I like it because my cat kind of watches them. um but they have like a little bit of gentle music, and usually there's a fire and crackling and stuff like that. And I usually put that on because it's just nice to come downstairs and have it not be like super. I've learned that I don't like it to be like dark and silent. So my cat sits there and watches, you know, the lit up pumpkins and the bats and stuff like that. And then when I come down to get coffee or water or anything, or come down for my lunch, it's not devastatingly dark. Okay, this is not that interesting. I was really had higher hopes for this YouTube, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, I feel like this is really grainy. I'll try to fix that as well. Like I said, I'm just wanted somewhere to kind of talk about, you know, what it's like to work from home in Montana and raise kids in Montana. You know, it's pretty awesome. I'll start taking some film and stuff when I'm out and about, because it's very beautiful here where I live. I live in the Missoula Valley, and it's very interesting because I moved from Portland, Oregon, where it was, you know, I mean, it's not New York City or Houston, but it's city, and it has all of the trappings of the city, tons of restaurants. There are all sorts of scenes, you know, great dance clubs, great, um, you know, it has the Willamette Valley, the wine country. They're known for their breweries. They're known for kombucha and Stumptown coffee. Like it's a very, it's just so unique and awesome. But now I live in Missoula, and it's, you know, I mean, it is, there are cattle behind my home. You know, it's just, it's such it's such a you know, goes from like, you know, black to white or white to black. I don't know which is which, but it's just been such a reverse in life, and things are slow. And I never, I mean, I don't leave the house for a lot of reasons other than like I go for beautiful walks. I live right by the Bitterroot River, so I walk out there, and you know, it's just, I don't know. It's such an interestingly different life. And I never thought that, I never would have said, like, I don't know anybody who knew me or knows me from when I was growing up, or was in my 20s or my 30s, even in my 40s, I had kids. So it's like I was just like a gone human, like most people, it happens. But that they would ever say, like, oh, Missy, she's going to live in Montana. She's going to marry a teacher and live in Montana and be home for her kids all the time. Like there's no one who would have said that about me. Literally. I feel like I should interview people just to say like, "Hey, where did you think I'd be when I was 51?" Because it would be hilarious. Because I was crazy. I was super, I don't know, like I there was no dare that was big enough for me. So anyways, well, I'm kind of enjoying exploring this. And I'm very curious who's going to find any of these videos. And even if it's just my kids in 20 years, that's fine with me. But I do hope to, oh, my cat just walked by. I could have grabbed him. But I do hope to film some more video class, or some more yoga classes. I don't know why I mean, I could do one right now. It would take me 20 minutes, but for some reason, that has been a huge challenge just to do. So maybe I'll do one of those, a quick 20-minute yoga class, film it and put it up. But anyways, who knows? Well, that's me, October 22. I had a ton of stuff I wanted to talk about. Actually, I wanted to talk about this magical thing, which I think everyone needs to purchase. I am, this is not an affiliate thing, but it's the Alexa that's wireless. Ah! So, Alexa, play Taylor Swift's Midnights.
Midnights by Taylor Swift on Amazon Music.
Yeah, we'll go out on that. I love Taylor Swift. And by Taylor, well done. Okay. Have a great day. I have other stuff I want to talk about. Maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Have a great one.